Hello and welcome to Peebles High School News with me, Amy.
And me, Brooklyn.
Today's top story: 725,000 people have an eating disorder as of February 2015. An eating disorder is a mental health condition where someone has abnormal or disturbed eating habits, like missing meals or being sick after meals. The three most common types are anorexia nervosa, bulimia and binge eating disorder, but there are many more.
In a survey that we handed out to pupils from S1 all the way to S5, 88% of S1 said that wouldn't know if their friend had an eating disorder. Roughly 70% of S2s to S4s wouldn't know, and 40% of S5s said they wouldn't know either. Over to Hazel and Samantha for more information.
Hi, we are here with Michelle Ballantyne, the leader of the opposition for the Scottish Borders Council and one of the candidates for the Scottish Parliament.
Hi, thank you for letting us interview you.
So, Michelle, what are the Scottish Borders Council doing to help people with eating disorders?
Right, I mean, there's two elements to it, because obviously the NHS deal with the clinical side of eating disorders, but the joint working that now occurs between the two means that we look very much at what messages we give within schools, how we work with children and young people across schools. So you have things like the healthy eating programme.
Okay, thank you. Do you think enough resources are being used to help people with eating disorders?
No, to be quite frank. And the reason I say no is because if you look at some little facts, for example, the nutritionist in this area, one of our nutritionists, who's been with us for 20 odd years, has 1 hour, 50 minutes a week to deal with eating disorders.
Which eating disorder do you think the most resources should be put towards?
Right, well that's actually quite a complex question, because media with cultural changes, what we've got now is what we call a comorbidity. So you don't have one problem, you tend to get a mix.
Thank you very much for your time. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Hazel and Samantha.
Anorexia is a condition where someone misses meals and excessively exercises to keep their body weight as low as possible. Common signs are missing meals, excessively exercising and strict dieting. The main causes are worrying about being fat, being made fun of about your body weight, and eating habits. The condition can also be linked to depression and anxiety. Anorexia can have a serious long-term effects like loss of bone density, and purging results in the erosion of the tooth enamel.
Another common condition is bulimia. Bulimia is where someone tries to control their body weight by binge eating and then making themselves sick. Common signs are feeling anxious and tense, vomiting and excessively exercising. Causes can be fear of being fat, low self-esteem and mental health conditions like OCD.
Another condition is binge eating disorder. This is when someone eats a large amount of food in a short period of time. Many people don't know why they binge eat. Low self-esteem, depression, anxiety, stress and family history can all be linked to the condition. The risks are diabetes, osteoarthritis and some types of cancer like breast and bowel.
In our research, we found out that roughly 16% of people thought eating disorders were people going through a phase, and 11% thought they were a cry for attention. Back to Hazel and Samantha for another interview.
We are here with Mrs. Williams, a health and life skills teacher in Peebles High School.
Hi, Mrs. Williams. If someone has an eating disorder, how will it affect their body?
It depends very much on what kind of eating disorder they have, but in general it would result in a loss of nutrients and the deficiency of the various essentials that we need every day.
Is it easy to spot if someone has an eating disorder?
No, not always, unfortunately, because most people who have an eating disorder find ways of
If
disguising
you think
it.
someone has an eating disorder, what should you do?
First thing you should do is notify the pastoral teacher. Tell them that you're concerned. They'll then take it from there. They will notify other teachers, speak to the people involved, and people will start to look for the signs and symptoms.
What are schools doing to help pupils with eating disorders?
Different schools have very different approaches. In school we have the school clinic with the school nurse, and both Cassie Price and Gary Sweeney are very good. We also have a FIT programme which is run by Miss Barron.
How do you think schools could offer more support?
I think schools need to raise the profile a bit more. I know it's a very delicate subject, but I think schools need to be raising people's awareness of
Thank
eating
you very
disorder.
much for your time.
Back to the studio.
In another survey, we found out that S1s didn't really know who to get help for an eating disorder, but the older years all knew where to go to get help.
It's clear eating disorders are a huge problem in today's society, and it seems the problem is getting bigger and is affecting a wider range of people. A lot is being done in and out of schools to make young people more aware of these conditions, but it seems more may need to be done to help the large amount of people affected.